Thank you, everyone. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. We are all growing up physically, mentally, and spiritually day after day. Here at KTC, we get ample opportunities to fulfill our intellectual needs, thus getting geared up not only with academic excellence, but by hands-on knowledge to better ourselves as Jayantians, to shine in this competitive world. Online learning and teaching has come to us as a paradigm shift with this pandemic of COVID-19. Therefore, we have gathered here for this virtual seminar on soft skills. As Albert Einstein has said, intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Let us participate wholeheartedly in this virtual seminar. Now I cordially invite Ms. Sripriya to accord a warm welcome and introduce the resource person of the day. Thank you.
Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Remember that. And more importantly, let's discover why. In your personal brand, excuse me. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Your personal brand is your reputation, and your reputation in perpetuity is the foundation of your career. Good morning and very warm welcome to one and all present here. I'm extremely honored to invite all of you in the session of personal brand. Soft skills, and more recently as power skills, play an integral role in personal branding. These attributes enable individuals to interact with others in positive and effective ways. To put light on this topic, I wholeheartedly welcome Professor Manjunath, Department of Management, Kristu Jayanti College. I extend a very warm welcome to our Father Principal, Dr. Augustine George. Hearty welcome to Honorable Dean Dr. Gopakumar A.V. A warm welcome to the Head of Department, Mr. Jiran Josh. I cordially welcome the Staff Coordinator, Dr. Akhila Warrior and Professor Deepika Premlal. Finally, I welcome all the students of BA in the personal branding session. Professor Manjunath S., who has 13 years of teaching experience and presently working as an assistant professor, Department of Management, deals with management papers and expertise in the area of marketing, entrepreneurship development, and personality development, an academician and social activist. He had taken a lot of steps for growth and development of society. As a part of social activities, he has motivated and guided many students to contribute more and more for the benefits of society. He published research articles in the reputed journals and also presented research papers in various national and international conferences. Being an active member in various social activities club and received many awards for his remarkable service to the society. Hereby, I would request Professor Manjunath to share information on personal branding. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sripriya. A mediocre teacher tells, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, a great teacher inspires. These are the words by William Arthur Ward. Now I request Professor Manjunath to take over the session.
Sir, you're mute.
Good morning, students. Good morning, teachers. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Before going to personal branding, okay, the student who was introducing me rightly said what actually the personal brand is. And when it comes to each and every individual, okay, we knowingly or unknowingly, we do a lot of things, okay. and we don't document those activities. We don't cautiously record those. Okay, so that's where we what do you call, we will not be in a position to highlight what actually we are. Majority of cases, one or two exceptions are there, they do those things perfectly. Okay, so what can we do to make sure that others think positively? What can we do so that others think positively about our personality? This is what we will be discussing. Before going to what should we do, first we should understand why is it important. Before going to why is it important, we should understand what actually it is. So my presentation will be in 3 parts. One is what is personal branding, including brand. Second, importance of personal branding. And third will be how can we leverage personal branding using the modern technology. Now, I have a PPT I would like to share. Just a minute. Well, from this, the first slide, okay, when we look at the butterflies, people actually feel, okay, what actually comes to your mind when you look at these butterflies? Answers in chat box. Answers in chat box are welcome. When you look at the butterflies, ecosystem where it exists, okay, even you do exist in the same ecosystem, what actually you feel? If you ask me, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind, okay, how beautiful the butterflies with different color. Okay, so sweet. This is what the first, okay, feeling that some, yes, happiness, you feel happiness. Very good. So the butterflies have positioned themselves in its ecosystem as a beautiful creature, especially when it comes to when from human point of view we perceive butterflies as a beautiful creature. What made us to pursue? Okay, it's butterfly personality, butterfly's color, the way it flaps its wing without any noise, silently. Okay, so these are few characteristics. Okay, that is the way we have to go ahead. Now, when we look at this diagram, okay, which pencil catches my attention? Is it the pencil which is somewhere at the back blurred? Is it the pencil which is very bright but in black color? Okay, no, this is the one which is a red color focusing directly to my eyes with a sharp edge. Okay, so from this, what I can understand, branding, when we do branding, what brand is? Okay, what is branding? And branding is a procedure or a process. What is a brand? A brand, okay, is an identity which distinguish one from the others. There are so many. Branding itself is a very big concept. I don't want to get into that. Just I'll brief what is branding. So from this diagram, from this picture, it's very clear. Okay, the one pencil with red color, it is distinct from the other. It is outstanding. Very within a second, with fraction of second, okay, that one particular pencil grabs my attention. Right? Because it is branded, it is unique, portraying with different colors. It is distincting itself from others. One is uniqueness, and that is different from others. Keep these 2 points in mind. All our discussions will be on this. When I discuss, when I take a class, normal class, okay, I ask students, in what are you good at? What are you good at? First day when they come, I ask them, can you tell me your dream? The student who says a dream where no one has told that, no one has put it across, that stays in my mind throughout the time they stay in college. And after that, I'll be reminding them, your dream was so, what were the attempts that you have made? Because the dream, what he said, was different from others. No one mentioned that. It was unique to his personality. Okay. So why personal branding? Why is it so important? What can I do to manage my brand, my individual as a brand? We'll be discussing these three components. So what is a brand? Okay, we have discussed how brands are created, For this, the background knowledge is the psychological part. I think you have one subject, okay? Perception. It is from my point of view, from the audience point of view, okay? The observation with our sight and hearing. Why do I pursue butterfly as a beautiful? Why do I think that as happiness for me? Because I used only one word, beautiful. One of your friend messaged me, it is creating happiness inside me. I pursue that I observe, I hear, and I pursue that. Perception. Okay. It is individual. I am one in the college. There are 300 faculties. Okay. All 300, okay, will have different a perception towards me. It is because they have seen me in that way in different circumstances. Students, one particular class I go, they say me, I'm a very good entrepreneur, teacher who teaches entrepreneurship. In one class, I go, I teach basic management. In the other class, I go teach business research. In the other class, I go teach corporate environment. All 4 different classes. When you go to the respective classes and you ask, tell me about sir, the first thing that comes to their mind is, sir is our entrepreneurship teacher. Sir is our research teacher. Because only that I have portrayed to them, only that I have communicated to them, and so they pursue me in that way. So one of the most important concept related to the background concept related to branding is perception. Keep in mind, people pursue you because they have seen you in that way. So your value system, your attitude, the behavior that you portray, everything matters. You shouldn't blame. Why people are speaking me wrongly? Why they are speaking this about me? Because you have thrown something. You have thrown one of few of your traits outside in the form of behavior. Hence, they are pursuing. Okay. Next, value. Something very, very important, which adds value to your perception. Okay. The degree we feel something meets our needs. The degree to what extent the meets our needs, wants, and expectation. If your expectations are met, they're satisfied from marketing point of view. If your expectations are over then it is delighted. Anyway, so this is one more important word. Then pursued value. Person's opinion of, just a minute. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay. People, how do you pursue? What is the value, okay, that they pursue about a particular product? This is all related to branding. Okay. When we go purchase Apple phone, what is the brand value that you pursue? The same way when you go purchase normal Samsung, okay, with same features, what is the pursued value? Pursued value about presenting the college among the student community. perceive value among other stakeholders? How do they perceive? Okay, what we communicate and what value they pursue. Okay, these are 3 points. Most important is perception. Okay. Next, brand identity. Okay, on what basis the brands are identified? Brand identity. The most important point is your personality. What is your personality? How one has developed his personality. There are so many factors. It can be heredity, okay, and it can be the environment in which you have experience. You are born, brought up, and you experienced. All this matters. Okay, how you have. Okay, then comes with the value system. The value system. Then comes how are you committed. Okay, committed go with consistency. The associations that you have, everything matters. That's what in your environment. Okay, so creating a distinct image is very, very important so that it reaches to maximum. The red color pencil among the black pencils, what made people to look at that? Because it was unique over there. The color was only 1 out of 100 pencils. Okay. Now, what is personal branding? I told in the beginning. Okay, branding is spoke a lot in the field of marketing. Not only in marketing today. Okay, even in politics. I'll come back when there's one picture. I'll speak about that later. Now, a brand is a promise about who you are. A brand is a promise about who you are and what you do. Very, very important. That is what your personality, who you are and what you do is few behavioral traits of your personality. And what people think when they see or hear your name. What people think when they see and hear your name. 2 important concepts. Okay. And when it comes to the branding is an act of communicating your great qualities, communicating your great qualities. The goal is to inspire certain action. Goal is to inspire certain actions, thoughts, feelings when they think of you. Okay, this is what when marketers brand their commodities do, and you also supposed to do. The goal of branding is inspire certain action, thoughts, feeling, and when they think. Now, according to Jeff, founder of Amazon, personal brand is what people say about you when they leave the room. This is what the one who did one who introduced me said rightly. What people speak about you when you are not with them. Okay, why they speak this? Because of your interactions, because of your words that you have spoken, the experience that you have shared. When they hear and when they see you, okay, they connect and they speak about. Okay, so that is one important you need to remember. So personal branding, it involves a lot of tangible and intangible qualities. Okay, tangible and intangible qualities. When it comes related to the what you call intangible qualities, the thoughts that you share with them, these are all intangible. Tangible is the personality, the color, okay, the materials, what the commodities, what you use, the specs, the dress, what you wear, the shoes, okay, your hair color, the body language, everything is tangible. When it comes to the intangible, your thoughts, your feelings. Okay, so all these are included in personal branding. Okay, next comes. Now, when you think yourself as a product, okay, when you are in a marketer's position, okay, if you're marketing a goods, we consider 4 P's. Okay, that is the product. You are a product. Okay, price means price. Why do you fix? What is the perception about? Okay, the product. What is the perception of a product with related to the price? So you fix the price, and people perceive that.
DMart, okay, discounted stores. People go there because prices are less. Only on few products prices are less, but not on all the products. That's the reason we say that discounted stores. So we need to look at how these things work out. Now, when you think yourself as a product, we all have attitudes, beliefs about brands. Based on our experience, okay, based on our experience, the strongest brands are powerful, authentic, consistent. They are visible, okay. Visible means in terms of the values are very clearly visible, what they are, transparent, and the value is high. When you think, okay, think yourself as a product, okay, you have attitudes, beliefs. Successful brands have, okay, these characteristics. Successful brands have these characteristics. Then think, where do you have powerful image or powerful identity in the society, in the ecosystem where you live, the ecosystem where you live? If not, then wait. Then credibility, authenticity, the value, very, very important. It goes the culture, everything comes under authenticity. Okay, what is the authenticity? Proof that you need to look at. Consistency. Are you doing the same things again and again for a very long period of time? People look at you and they give the same kind of feeling over a period of time. Then people believe you. Why today people don't believe politicians? Because they don't have consistency in getting things done for the people as they promise. Okay. Then visibility, availability to them. Is your brand available everywhere? Okay. In that way, you need to think. Okay. Next, when it comes to these two personalities, personals, okay, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Manmohan Singh. Narendra Modi, very aggressive from the time he was Gujarat Chief Minister. Manmohan Singh, silently a great economist from 1991 onwards, and afterwards, when he became Prime Minister, he was also silent. But you know, why Narendra Modi was outstanding, okay, in terms of personal branding, why not Manmohan Singh? Narendra Modi, when he was a chief minister, okay, at that point of time, the rise of social media in India, the rise of the top social media brands, Facebook, most important, Facebook, YouTube, okay, Instagram, all the other things came recently. Recently, since 5-6 years. But when he was, okay, a chief minister of Gujarat, and Narendra Modi was chief minister of Gujarat, and Manmohan Singh was a prime minister of India. At that point, okay, Facebook was rising, YouTube was also picking up. Actively, Narendra Modi, actively each and every activity, whatever he does in the state, okay, whatever he does in the state, even a small activity, he connected his to personality. He connected that to his personality. A good roads are laid, good industries are set up. It is Narendra Modi. And that was communicated through the social media at that point of time, where youth are the one who were maximum using Facebook, especially urban youth. Rural youth, they have their own challenges in terms of connectivity, in terms of knowing about the app, in terms of mobile device. They had their own challenges, less percentage. But urban youth, they were actively engaging. And he used this social media platform actively at that point of time. And Congress government, especially under the leadership of Manmohan Singh, it was not to that extent they were using. And he reached the maximum and he was able to win the election at that point of time. After election, they had money and they started purchasing the space in social medias, and he started communicating. You see, each and every place, each and every central government project, you can see his picture. You ask a small 1-year child, who is this man? Modi. It means he has positioned, okay, his picture, his character, his value in
people's mind in such a way. Okay, so personal branding, one example. So both different personalities, both are great personalities, but in a different perspective. New Zealand captain and Virat Kohli. In terms of aggressiveness, okay, the Virat Kohli weekend, even World Cup final match, okay, last ball when it was overthrown, when it went to 4, how was the reaction of the captain of New Zealand? Very cool, calm, no expressions, very cool, no expressions, I can't say. There was expression, it was very cool, calm. If Virat Kohli was, if he would have been in that particular place, how he would have been reacted? Both great players, but how are they putting themselves in people's mind? Virat Kohli aggressive. He is Cam Williamson, very cool, calm. Cam Williamson, very cool, calm. They are putting their they're projecting their personality. We are thinking, okay, aggressive and cool, calm. Okay. Both belongs to great democratic parties. Okay, Obama and Trump. One is aggressive. Okay, other one is also not aggressive, diplomatic. Very, very highly diplomatic. I can use the term diplomatic. When I see Obama, I use the term diplomatic. When I see Trump, okay, sorry for using this word. I use this fellow as one crack. I thought when he became, because his history was in such a manner. Okay, how he came up and how Donald Trump came up, we have some history. Based on that, my perception is different. And the way they projected in this, my perception is different. One is diplomatic, one is little bit aggressive. Why I'm getting this in my mind? Because they have projected themselves to the system in such a way. I am giving all these examples. Okay, you knowingly or unknowingly, you are projecting your personality to people and people are speaking about you. It's because how people want to speak, you project in that way. This is what personal branding. How people want to speak, people around you, how they want to think about you, you project. We have so many opportunities. Technology is a boon today. You can communicate through technology. People get to know across the world. Okay. So I hope you all understood what is personal branding. Okay. Now, why we need personal branding? So, need of personal branding. Today, everyone, okay, have experienced the online platform. Okay, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, the major, and we have Instagram and many other social medias are there. Okay, so as per Forbes, they say 92% of children have digital footprints on internet. Digital footprints on internet, and this is across the world. Because today, if you see online classes, most of them are using. Why you want personal branding? Why you want to brand? Just a minute. First is today the job providers look at your social media status. Look at your networking ability. One who has a very good personal brand, people would like to network with them. They look at what are your status, what you are, and that is what you put in the status. Okay. So one is to market yourself for a job. You create a brand, job will search of you. People will search for you. Okay. Second, journalism students, you can start your own channel, social media channel. I think government is going to come up with some guidelines for this. Okay. You can have small bit news, you can project it, which is quite interesting. You can keep your target and you can communicate. Okay. Second, to recruit people if you are in a leadership position. Okay. To represent yourself in a group. To represent yourself in a group means to be a leader. You need a brand. Only then people accept you. People accept brands more widely. Okay. Help to gain confidence. Your brand is high, that will help you to gain more confidence. Showcase your talent. People accept and you can showcase your talent. Connect with right people. Networking. When you have a particular brand, people start think of taking a photo with brands. To take Mahendra Singh Dhoni, people go because people like to connect with the brands. He is a brand, and people like common people would like you be a brand, and they will come to you. How do you be a brand? You show what you are actually. Do it create value to them? You should understand. Okay, then it helps you to focus on a particular area. Okay, it gives a leverage in your career. It gives a leverage in your career. You have a very good brand in the society. The organization where you are working, they don't want to lose you. This is very clear at any point of time. People will be fighting for you if you have a brand. Then how do you create that brand? You spend some time first. Okay, next is that. How do you brand identity? First, attributes. What are your attributes? What is your vision? All these things you need to keep in mind. So you need to spray what you are to the society. Okay, only then others will know. If you're introvert, you have a very good skill, but you are not showcasing it. You have social media account, just paste it over there. People will get to know. Okay, people will get to know what you are. It will be useful one point of time. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense, this picture. So first important thing is, okay, in personal branding, first one has to know what are your strengths. SWOT analysis. You need to know what are your strengths, what are your uniqueness. What are your uniqueness? Many times students will not be working on this particular part. The uniqueness what you had in 10th standard might be outdated. Today it might be something that you have special. First, regular screening of your personality need to be done because continuously you're interacting with the environment, ecosystem, and a lot of new things have come and you have shown interest and that you start developing. So first important thing is, what are your greatest strengths? Know yourself. Ask yourself, who are you? What are my strengths? What is my uniqueness? What is my value system? What are my value system? And what I believe the most? It comes from your culture. Where are you? And your culture is from your religion. Okay. Value system starts from there. And the environment, all this. Then understand the value system, what you. Kristu Jayanti values, core values, faith, integrity, dignity, and excellence. Faith, integrity, dignity, and excellence. On that, all other actions are being carried on. Okay, that's what. Seek feedback from others. What people think. Who are the others? The immediate relations. Your brother, your family members, as your peer group members. Because you're presenting yourself, they know you better than, or your mentors, your teachers. They have seen you. They have heard what you call the word that you have spoken. The words what you spoke are the what you are. So ask them, get the feedback. In case if you're not in a position to identify what you are, ask them. They will speak out. Okay. Ask the right person, very, very important. Ask the right friends and right people. Otherwise, they'll communicate you wrong. That's the reason. 360-degree survey. It's not just you, 360-degree. 360-degree in the sense, first you know, you understand, do a screening. Second, ask your friends, family members, and your mentors. That's what we mean 360-degree, so that you get to know what you are. Okay. That's what strength. You should identify a strength, okay, which makes you to stand out of the crowd. Like the first picture what I showed. Okay, you can't go with the common. You can't go with the common characteristics. Now, determine your goal, determine your target. What are you going to position in target's mind, and how are you going to reach them? Okay, so this is what the next I'm going to skip. Now, how do you leverage social media? I hope each and every student in this session are part of social media, one or the other social media. Some are part of all the social media whichever available in India. Okay, very good, because you are on social media 100%. You will need to spend at least 1 hour a day. What you do spending 1 hour a day, you are going to see what others. In that 1 hour, 10 minutes you spend on communicating what you did today. And in that, very, very clearly, you have done so many things. Don't add up everything. Just communicate with, okay, the uniqueness what you had. Related to that, what you have done, you need to communicate. So very, very important. How do you leverage social media? So branding, why branding is important? Then how are you going to communicate? For me, why I'm emphasizing on social media, without social media also, personal branding is possible. In a class, you sit with 60 people there, okay, on a one particular occasion, you have been asked to, okay, come over stage and speak. You spoke very well, you're branding yourself. You sang, you participated in Nrityanjali, you have been identified, you're a very good dancer. Without social media, you can do it. But today, okay, with the help of social media, you can reach maximum. Okay, so before reaching maximum, okay, some are known, some are unknown people. You need to be very specific on identifying your uniqueness and is it right, which matches with my personality. That clarity you should have. First, who is your target audience? Who is your target audience? A morning or yesterday I was reading Instagram CEO had got a lot of messages from these customers. They're looking for more entertainment videos. You want entertainment videos, Instagram Reels. So now other social medias also have created such kind of model in their medias. Okay. So how do you go with first? Who is your target? Who is your target? Everyone might not like your personality. Keep in mind, everyone, you can't target everyone. There's a marketing concept, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Okay. Before, who is your target? That you need to identify. You are a very good okay, chef. You are involved in cooking some items. Okay. Who like that particular? You are good in cooking non-vegetarian food. Okay. Do vegetarian people do spend their time in looking at your videos or looking at your post? They don't, right? So you need to select who is your audience. Okay. Next, once you select the audience, next important is which social media platform you are going to make use. Which social media platform we are going to make use. For professional networking, I use a social media called LinkedIn. My objective is to develop or to communicate my professional skill, and for that, this will be the best. Professional, very, very clear, professionalism in terms of professional jobs. In terms of my talent, art, I think, okay, Instagram will be number one. I can monetize. If I have an objective of monetizing Instagram, okay, I have a YouTube channel wherein I communicate a lot of reviews of the movies that are going to be released. People watch, okay, or gossips about the industry. People watch, and the viewership is also very high. The people earn. People are interested, or people are interested about this. You can, journalism students can create a channel, YouTube channel. You know my YouTube channel name? I was thinking for 1 year almost, what can be my channel name? It is called as Refracting Minds. It's like when you pass a beam of light through prism, how many colors are being emerging out? Similarly, I just pick one concept and students apply the concept in n number of situations. So I thought, okay, this might be the right term. So I searched anyone has such kind of a refracting minds name. I didn't find anyone in YouTube having the similar kind of name, refracting minds. It is unique. So with social media, and when it comes to the Facebook general, okay, general, YouTube, okay, or what am I going to communicate? Accordingly, you need to look at. Then options. Okay. So blogging with related to blogging, WordPress, LinkedIn publishing platform, microblogging sites, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Plus, etc. Audio and video, podcast, slide shares, YouTube, image posting, Instagram, okay, Pinterest, Twitter. These are various. What is your content? Where it matches, in which social media it matches, you to decide. Okay. So you need to engage regularly. You need to engage yourself regularly. That's what 1 hour you spend on social media every day. In that you spend 10 minutes on communicating your uniqueness, what you did to the audience. When they also stay connected. You know, brands in the beginning, new brands in the beginning, they advertise themselves for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or sometimes 4 minutes in normal television, connected TVs. Later on, okay, they just go with just 1 second ads. Every day there will be but 1 second. What are they trying to? They're trying to say, we are there in the market. Don't forget. Okay, so reminding advertising. So you need to be there in the media. Only then people connect. Otherwise, you will be out and they'll connect with someone else. They'll forget. People forget if you don't communicate. Same psychology over here. Okay, there is a curated content. Okay, so that's what. Manage your time on social media. That's what, 15 minutes per day on social media. Okay, keep your content ready, edit your content, and rightly you post in the media that you have selected. You can have an automated scheduling tool, Hootsuite, TweetDeck. Okay, there is another site wherein the updates are consolidated and given to you. The recent updates are consolidated from the society and been given to you. That's what feedly.com aggregates news sources. Aggregate news sources, feedly.com. Okay, so all these other supporting websites, you have to be connected with that, so your time gets reduced. Okay, and track your activities. Keep your target audience in mind. According to the target audience, create the content and where this target audience are located, in which social media they are maximum. Communicate in that particular social media. Okay. So these are a few importance for personal branding. Okay, you have to be authentic, because only then people believe you. If they think this fellow is cheat, they unfriend you. Consistency. Okay, again and again, every day you have to put the material content related to it. You need to be expertise. Visibility should be high. Hashtags. Tag the most relevant related to that particular field. Okay, value proposition has to be created. All these points you need to keep in mind with related to the personal branding. Okay. So at the end, the benefits of powerful personal brand: you will be a leader. People will search for you. People will search for you, and people speak positively about you, and that will be your brand, and society values you. Okay, all these are the points. So personal branding process, same whatever I told. First, know yourself. What is your objective? Then who is your target? And select the medium. Select the medium, social media. It can be any medium. Okay. For me now, with less cost involved, reaching maximum is a social media. Okay. With this, I end my session. Thank you, Somu sir, and other faculty coordinators who are in the Center for Soft Skill Training for giving me an opportunity to communicate with young minds. Thank you, madam. Madam, can I stop, madam?
Question answering section.
Question answering. I don't think time is there because I have next hour session. Any questions? Any questions you can send me on my WhatsApp. I'll try to answer. Yes, we can end.
Okay, sir. Lucky, you can continue.
So thank you, sir. Gratitude is a fairest blossom which springs from the soul. It is my privilege to propose the word of thanks. I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to the management of our college for always supporting us. I thank all the fathers for their encouragement and continued support. I sincerely thank our principal, Dr. Father Augustine George, for his stewardship, vision, and commitment. Thank you, Father. I would like to thank our resource person, Professor Manjunath, for enlightening us with all the possible significant knowledge. We are indeed thankful, sir. I thank all the deans for their immense contribution and efforts. I would like to thank all the heads of various departments for their constant encouragement and supervision. I sincerely thank the Center for Soft Skill Training for providing us with all sorts of opportunities for our development and growth. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the teachers who have assisted in making this session a success. Thank you, teachers. Last but not the least, I thank all the students who have cooperatively participated in this webinar. Once again, I thank everyone for their valuable presence. Thank you all. And before leaving, I request everyone who have participated to fill the feedback forms in the chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please fill the feedback form.